What's good with y'all boys, man? I hope y'all are staying blessed as always, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, I'm giving y'all the 6'4" and under dribble tutorial. Now in today's tutorial, I'm using the sigs that y'all see right here, Chris Paul dribble style. The Garland size up is huge for the 6'4" and under guards. Definitely try this out if you haven't already. We're going to be using Kobe Bryant size up escape package because I already have tutorials on the Kyrie Irving, the John Wall, and the Paul George size up escapes. So we're just going to be rocking with the Kobe Bryant, which is still one of my favorites. We're going to be using James Harden moving crossover. While I still think Donovan Mitchell has the best crossover in the game, if you haven't seen my last tutorial, go ahead and watch that. I did learn a couple new moves with the James Harden aggressive crossover animation and a little quick stop after that. So we're going to be learning that in today's video. Damian Lillard behind the back, you could change up. This really doesn't matter. This isn't too important, but you could put whatever you prefer right there. Basic spin, I'm going to be finally showing you guys how to spin back to the three-point line because if you're on a guard, a 6'4" and under, I'd imagine you'd be three hunting more than a traditional bigger guard. Now we're still going to rock the Zach Levine hesitation. I'm going to show y'all real quick how to do that. Again, in today's video, the moving step back we have on normal. I will be showing you guys how to Asta slide in today's video. And make sure you guys have on James Harden hop jumper. If you haven't seen the last video too, I'm going to be showing y'all again in today's video how to do the double hop back travel little glitch that James Harden has. Real quick, these are my attributes and these are my badges right here. So before we get into it, go ahead and drop a like for today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this or you want up to date on videos like this. Let's go ahead, bring up the controller cam and get right into it. All right, y'all. So your speed boost comes out of your dribble style. Some dribble styles you can't speed boost at all. Some of them you get different animations of the speed boost. Chris Paul has a smooth speed boost, especially going towards your ball hand. All you have to do to speed boost this year, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is hold right trigger and run either left or right, kind of diagonal towards the basket, right? So if I'm holding right trigger and I run left, I get a quick speed boost out of just standing there with the Chris Paul dribble style. And if I run towards the off ball hand, holding right trigger, going this way, it's going to give me a little crossover like this. So, you know, it takes you still out to the three, or you can cut it back into get a layup or whatever it is. Now, the size up in today's video is probably the best size up in the game, and you get it for 6'4" and below. And it's everything out of this size up. Look at the crossover. The in between the legs is just, and the behind the back, everything's just fast, and you can speed boost out of everything in the size up. To get a simple crossover, not holding right trigger, you're flicking up diagonal towards the off ball hand. So in this case, it's up diagonal to the right. And then that's just a crossover right there. Not holding right trigger, flicking the stick up diagonal towards the off ball hand like you see right here. For an in between legs, it's directly horizontal. So the ball's going to be in my left hand. I'm flicking to the right horizontally, directly to the right. And we get a quick in between the legs animation like this. If the ball's on our right hand, we're going horizontally to the left with our right stick, again just flicking it and not holding right trigger. Now for the behind the back, we're going down at diagonal towards the off ball hand, just flicking it, not holding right trigger, and you get this clean behind the back move right here out of this size up. Now this size up is dope because you can really combo, you can like put on some nice combos with this size up, and you don't even have to really do too much. All you have to do, you can really just flick your stick back and forth and you can get some pretty good animations. And then you can speed boost out of any move, either the crossover, the between the legs, or behind the back. But you can go simple double cross, boom, and then you can take off. You can go double cross in between the legs, and then you can take off from that. Everything just looks smooth, and it just looks like it goes together. If you're a simple man, I'm not gonna lie, the double cross in between the legs does look good. So it's just a crossover into another crossover into a between the legs. So it's up diagonal to the right, up diagonal to the left, and then horizontal directly to the right. So it's like this on the controller cam. Oh, I did it a little too slow. Hold on. So it's double cross in between the legs, and then I did another behind the back right there. Okay, dribbling is hella delayed this year, so if you don't get it on first try, it's cool. But double cross and then in between the legs, something like that, regardless of what animation you get. There it was, perfect right there. Regardless of what animation you get, you're still gonna be able to speed boost off of it and beat your defender. But like I said, you can mess with the size up, flick your stick a bunch of different ways. You can speed up how fast you flick the stick, or you can slow down how you flick the stick so you can get a little slower size up. Or if you just want it to be simple, you can just flick the stick, get one crossover, and just get the speed boost done. Just, you know, trying to get open for a three, see if the defense is lacking. But for the size up escape package, we have Kobe Bryant on today. Now the size up escape controls is all the controls we just learned, but you're going to be holding right trigger this time. Now Kobe Bryant size up escape has a really good crab move, and it even moves him forward. So if a defender is on your hip, you can crab them. So we're going to learn the crab move first. All of these moves I'm about to teach you, these next three moves I'm going to teach you, you're going to need to be holding right trigger. So you're holding right trigger, and it's all the same controls as we just learned. To do a crossover, it's up diagonal towards the off ball hand like this, and you see we get a big crab crossover like this. To do a long in between the legs, kind of like this, you just hold in right trigger and you're flicking to the directly to the left, or directly to the left, again horizontally. And for the behind the back, holding right trigger, you're going down diagonal towards the off ball hand, and you're gonna get this little hesitation behind the back thing that you get right here. But you guys can't forget, you can combo these too. Holding right trigger, you can do a double crossover, and you kind of get, you know, moving side to side, shifting your defender, and you can speed boost off of this too. And that's what's so good about this, right? Is you're gonna lose an adrenaline boost whenever you do this, whenever you speed boost off of it, right? But whenever you do a crab move, I can take off right here, speed boost to the right, or I can hit him with another one. I can hit him with another cross and then speed boost to the left, like my defender is going that way. You can also do this double combo with the in between the legs, just going directly right and then directly left, like you see here, and then you can take off just like that. Or say you can do this little double combo move and you can get right back into the sides up that we just learned at the beginning of the video, and everything combos together in this video. Now the next move we're going to be talking about is the James Harden crossover. Now it looks pretty simple, right? Especially moving down court, you hit him with a cross, you know, it looks like any other crossover. But with this animation here, it's called an aggressive crossover. You're holding right trigger and you're flicking directly up on the right stick like you see here, and you get this little crossover animation. Now you can speed boost. So this is the dope. This is what's dope about it, bro, because there's counters. You need, just like IRL basketball, you need counters to your move. So you hit an aggressive crossover and you can take off to the basket. You get a really good speed boost out of that. But another thing is though, if you do it twice, so I'm holding right trigger and I'm flicking up twice on the right stick, but it's not too fast. This one isn't too fast though. Watch it go up, and then I do the aggressive crossover, like I'm going to the basket. Say I beat my defender a couple times, so he's ready for that aggressive crossover, me going to the basket. I'm gonna hit him with a double crossover, and it's gonna bring me back to the 3-point line. That is going to be an open 3. So just a simple move like that can get you a bucket. Just holding right trigger, flicking up, directly up on the right stick, or even flicking it twice to go up for the 3. But like I said, this move also has like a little quick stop animation too. So say I'm comboing and I do a snatch back off the aggressive crossover, you get a quick stop animation, so you can actually disguise your combos. I'm comboing up, and then he can, even if he bites back for the aggressive crossover, you get the quick stop animation out of that. If I could hit a shot, you get a quick stop animation out of that aggressive crossover with the James Harden crossover. And it also brings you up. So if I'm fooling around a half court, I can do the aggressive crossover and I'm up to the 3-point line. So that shot has a way higher chance of going in or greening rather than a half court shot. So this move is really good if you're comboing up here and you can disguise it to a 3-point shot. Look, it puts me right up to the line. If you get this timing down, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna be deadly. If you get the timing off the little quick stop, you're gonna be deadly, because you can disguise that quick stop 3 into your combos and you can get some shots up. But moving on real quick, I'm gonna show you how to momentum, snatch back, hezzy, and step back real quick. We're gonna go through this quick because they're all basic controls. So momentum, if the ball's in my left hand, I'm holding right trigger. My right stick is going to go up diagonal to the right, and my left stick is going to follow it shortly after, but the right stick does go first. So sort of like this, holding right trigger, the ball's in my right hand now, so I'm going up diagonal to the left of my right stick, and then with the left stick. The right stick goes first, and left stick follows it, just like here. And this isn't like a crazy move to explode out of, but it is a good move to combo into. Once you get the timing, you can kind of like spam it. Okay, spamming it is a little harder this year because dribbling is delayed, but it is still possible. Now for the standing snatch back move, you're gonna be holding right trigger. You're gonna go directly up on the right stick and directly down on the left stick. The right stick goes first, and then the left stick follows it, just like this. Now I advise you go directly under the hoop so you can get some more reps in. Holding right trigger, going directly up on the right stick. Okay, directly up on the right stick and directly down on the left stick. Right stick does go first on the controller cam. Now for the Zach Levine hezzy, this is my favorite hezzy. Luka also gets a good hezzy animation. If I'm running to the left, I'm holding right trigger the whole time. My right stick is going to go down diagonal towards the ball hand. So if I'm running left, I'm going to go down diagonal to the left. Again, holding right trigger. And we're gonna get this, and we're gonna get this little animation here, which is like a little teleport hop. Looks like you're about to shoot it and you can take off to the basket. A defender bites up every single time on that. Again, if we're running to the right side, holding right trigger, our right stick's gonna go down diagonal to the right. Sometimes I get some weird animations because flicking the stick is pretty precise this year, but for the most part, that's how you hit the hezzy. Now for the step back, Luka is what everybody's using. That's what I use on my other builds, but this build I do use normal because it gets the Asa slide. I'm gonna show you how to do that right after this. So to step back, it's the same way as you're running, as you're doing the hezzy, but you're going directly down on the right stick, like this. So you're running under direction, go directly down on the right stick, and you see normal doesn't get really a good like step back move. Luka definitely does get a way better step back move, but normal gets the Asta slide. Now for you guys that don't know what the Asta slide is, I'm about to show y'all right now. So say I'm running full court on the break, whatever it is, and I have a defender on my hip. It is an instant crab every single time. Now you're going to be running forward, and all you have to do while you're running forward is flick down directly on the right stick, and you get this animation here. And it's an instant crab. You guys see it a lot in Pro-Am last year, and you guys are going to see it a lot in Pro-Am and Stage this year yet again. So I'm running just directly and flicking the stick down directly, no matter what hand the ball is in. It's always going to be the same controls. And then if a defender's next to me, I'm grabbing him, he's going to get put behind me, and this is an open shot. Hopefully I'm behind the 3-point line whenever I do it to make it even better, but that is how you do the Asta slide right there. The next thing we're going to learn is the James Harden hop jumper cancel, a little double step travel. If the ball's in my right hand, or if the ball's in my left hand, I'm going to be holding right trigger, and I'm going to hold my right stick down diagonal towards the off ball hand. Now the ball is in my left hand, right? If I flick it, I get the behind the back animation, right? If I just flick it, I get the behind the back animation. I just want to hold it slightly longer than a flick, and I get this little double hop animation. Now whenever I'm back here, you could be open for a 3-point shot if you fake the drive, so this could be open. Or if they bite out to contest this shot, it is an instant speed boost with the Chris Paul dribble style. So it's a win-win situation. Say I hit him with the aggressive cross, and I'm back here, little double step, boom, and he bites out for the shot, and then I'm back to the rack. But you definitely want to go towards the off-ball hand. Like if the ball's in my right hand, I'm going down diagonal to the left while holding right trigger, and I'm getting the little 2-step animation like y'all see right here. Now for the misdirection, Kobe still does get a good misdirection on his sides of escape package. The misdirection moves come all out of the sides of escape package, and the speed boost after it comes out of the dribble style. Now matched up with this, it's a pretty good move. So I'm holding right trigger, I'm gonna flick down diagonal towards the off-ball hand like I'm doing behind the back. So just like this, like we learned in this video. But if the ball's on my left hand, I'm going down diagonal to the right with my right stick, but I'm going down diagonal to the left with my left stick. So I'm doing a behind the back this way, but I'm also running this way with the left stick. So the right stick does go first, and then the left stick shortly follows it, just like this here. So the right stick goes first, the left stick goes after it, and then you can speed boost out of this move. And the good thing about this speed boost is you can go horizontally on the court. Now regular speed boost, you can't go horizontally on the court because they patched this last year. They patched the left to right. That was their way of patching the left to right last year, was you can't speed boost side to side. But with a misdirection, you can still speed boost to the side. Why would you want to speed boost to the side? To get open for a 3-point shot. This is literally one of the only moves that you can speed boost to the side. So if I hit a misdirection right here, I can speed boost horizontally around the court to get open for a 3-point shot. Now this is currently one of the only ways to get a 3 off, but even if you're having trouble with the misdirection controls, you can still use the basic spin back that I'm gonna show y'all right now. So if I'm just running towards the hoop like this without holding right trigger, you don't hold right trigger on the basic spin. So if I'm running towards the hoop, doesn't matter which direction, if I just speed boost to the hoop, let go of right trigger, I spin back perfectly to the 3-point line. I'm gonna do it again. Speed boost to the hoop, let go of right trigger right when I'm about to spin, and then you'll get a spin back animation to the 3-point line. Now this move is huge this year. You see everybody doing it because it's so hard to 3-hunt this year, and this move is one of the go-tos to get a 3 off. Say I'm running to the left. Whenever I speed boost, I'm holding right trigger, but whenever I do the behind the back, I'm letting go of right trigger, right? Say I speed boost to the left, all I'm doing is taking my right stick from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, right? So I speed boost to the left, let go of right trigger, I go from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and I'm right back at the 3-point line. Same thing if the ball's in my right hand, I'm going to the right, I'm gonna speed boost to the right, holding right trigger for the speed boost, letting go of right trigger for the spin. My right stick is gonna go from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock like you see right here, and I'm right back at the 3-point line. This kills defenders in the park. But if you don't care for the Asta slide, for the normal step back animation, if you pair up Luka Doncic moving step back with the basic spin, you can really like get some nasty combos. And you can hit the Luka Doncic step back right here, you get speed boost out of it. Every move that I taught y'all today, it all combos together like every single video. You just have to get creative with it. Like I can momentum, crab cross, aggressive crossover, double. Hold on, because I'm fucking up. I can momentum, crab, and then do the double little aggressive crossover. I'm trying to do a snatch back right now, I'm not gonna lie. Do a couple snatch backs, create some space. I can momentum, misdirection, go over here. I have no stamina, so it's not going to go in, but you get the point. So I hit the double little aggressive crossover, then I hit a little step back, then I'm going over here, I'm spinning back here, momentum, misdirection. I'm up back to the rack. Like every single move that I showed you guys in today's video, every single move combos together. You just have to get in the lab and get your own combos going. You have to build that muscle memory with the combos, because first you have to perfect each move individually, and then after that you can really, like, you know, start comboing up and doing what you really want to do. Like you see right here, this is everything that I showed you guys in today's video. Boom, and then aggressive crossover. Like everything that I just did right there, I showed you in today's video, just separately. Okay, so you just have to perfect each move that you learned in today's video. And if you're on a guard, bro, you're gonna be moving. That's what makes the game fun. Once you start moving and comboing up and creating space for yourself, you're really gonna start, you know, going crazy and having fun on this game. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope this tutorial helped you guys even a little bit. Even if you learned something, bro, you know, this video is a W, man. So go ahead and drop a like for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. I just made a 610 point forward, so I'll be bringing those tutorials and those sigs and that build video to the channel. So if any other dribble moves you guys want me to test out and perfect and do a tutorial on, you go ahead and let me know them down in the comments below, and I'll perfect them and I'll get the tutorial out for everybody else to learn. As always, I love you guys. I love all the support you guys are showing, and I'll catch y'all in the next video or stream.